Hi, we're here in Jeff's kitchen for Jeff's HMR cooking. I'm going to show you how to make my soon-to-be famous eggs out of the HMR supplement. To do it, you need the HMR 70 vanilla. Not the 500, it won't work. The 70 works because the 70 is actually made out of powdered egg whites. So I put it in a glass and add about a tablespoon or so of water. You can add a little more water to make the eggs a little bit softer, or you can a little less water to make it firmer, something like that. And we mix it up with a spatula. I like this glass because it's tall and it creates the effect I'm after. Now if you look at this, we get this camera guy? Cool. You can see this is a little too oatmeal-y like. What we want is we want like a thick pudding, so I'm going to give it just a little bit more. And let's see here, how are we getting there? Okay, that's pretty good there. That's a reasonably thick oatmeal, almost, dare I say it, a peanut butter consistency. Hope none of you guys have a thing for peanut butter like I do, but okay. So I've got my peanut butter consistency going on here. Now what I'm going to do, again, it could be a little waterier if you want it, but I'm going to go with this consistency. I'm going to put this in the microwave, and it takes it about a minute. So about a minute it'll be ready. What we're going to do is we want it to rise up, and when you see it, when I pull it out, you're going to see that it's like blown up like a giant marshmallow. And if you have the right water consistency, when you dump it out in the pan, it will stay like a giant marshmallow. It won't be runny. And I take this and I kind of like chop it up to get the egg breakdown that I'm really after. I've got a skillet heating up right now. It's a non-stick skillet. And if you ever try this with a stick skillet, you find out why you have to use a non-stick skillet. This stuff sticks like crazy. And I'm going to use a cooking spray. You could use a PAM or any other. And you don't really have to use a cooking spray, but by using the cooking spray you get like a golden brown on it. If you don't, it cooks, but you don't get that golden brown toasty look. So I'm seeing my stuff's about done in the microwave. It's about ready to outrun the glass. Pan good and hot. Here comes this stuff. I don't know if you saw it when I pulled it up, but it was way up here. Now it's dropped down. I'm going to plop it in the pan. Now I want you to see this. It's like one solid piece here. It's not runny. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it up with the spatula. I have the skillet going pretty hot right now. So come on over here, camera guy, get a little closer view of this if you can. Or have you got it okay from there? Good. So you see, it's starting to kind of resemble scrambled eggs. And by putting that spray, I'm getting that toasty look I'm after. So you get that browning. You won't get that browning unless you use the spray. So this is one package. We'd go a little bit more if we wanted. And I would call this one just about ready to eat. I'm going to turn the fire way down now. So I've got it this far. Now the question is, what do we want to season it with? We can season it with a little pepper. I got Lowry salt here. You can use regular salt if you wanted. That all works. One of my things I like to use is a little bit of salsa. Now, depending on which instructor you have, if you're on the very low calorie VLCD, you can still use salsa. Some say yes, some say no. I like to put a little bit on the pan, get it good and hot, stir it on in. So, what we have here then is something that kind of looks like scrambled eggs and salsa. I think you'll find it tastes that way too. Now, if yours is this is going to be a very firm batch. If you wanted yours a little bit runnier, again, add a little bit more water to it. But I think you'll find this tastes excellent. We didn't really add any calories to the salsa, and you're in for your 100, 110, whatever the HMR 70 is. So I hope you enjoy this. Now, if you're not on the VLCD, if you're on a regular HMR diet, the home diet, I recommend this. There's a little bit of onion, a little bit of bell pepper, already cut up, of course. And again, you're not adding hardly any calories. Now what I'll do is I'll put this in first, the bell peppers and the onions, before I do this HMR, and I'll put a little bit of water with it. That way we get this nice and hot and going. And then just as the water's like boiling off in here, that's when I do the HMR with the 70 eggs and the salsa. Now lastly, once you get this all just the way you want it, we scoop it out into a bowl and eat it. And again, you've got a few more toppings you can use. Let's see if I can grab some without getting everybody too dizzy here. I've got this, which is a popcorn seasoning, white cheddar. It's particularly good on there, I think. And one of the other things I like to use, do I have convenient, is Parmesan cheese. A little bit of Parmesan cheese on is good. But again, that does add some calories. If you don't want to add the calories, that's okay. And I believe you'll find this quick, easy, and delicious. And if you're on the very low calorie VLCD like I've been on for a long time, you'll love the chance to actually eat something with a fork. So that's my recipe. Hope you all enjoy it, and watch for Jeff's next Cooking with HMR.